Check engine light on and you're seeing code P0420. That means your catalytic converter is not working efficiently. And this could mess with your emissions, your fuel economy, and even performance. But before you start panicking about a $1,000 catalytic converter, hit subscribe and let's go step by step. You might not need to replace it at all. P0420 means the catalytic converter isn't reducing emissions as it should. The system works by comparing the readings of oxygen sensors before and after the catalytic converter. But if the catalytic converter is failing, what could cause it? Or could it be something else? Normally, the front O2 sensor, the one before the cat, sees large swings in values of the exhaust, and the one after the cat sees clean, steady values. If those two start looking way too similar, the computer thinks the catalytic converter is not doing its job. So is the cat dead or are the sensors lying? It could be a faulty downstream oxygen sensor. The cost of that is anywhere from $40 to a few $100s. If this sensor is slow, dirty, glitchy, it can mimic the conditions of a failing catalytic converter, and the computer can think the catalytic converter is indeed failing. The issue could also be an exhaust leak somewhere around the O2 sensors. The fix for that is from $20, $30 for a gasket to a few hundreds for a new segment or welding. Yet another possible cause is bad spark plugs or misfires. The cost of that is $20 to $100 depending on the car. Check for any recent fault codes like P0301, 302, and so on that denote a misfire in the cylinder. And finally, code P0420 can be caused by fuel trim issues, such as running rich. And the cost of fixing those depends on the issue, but it's anywhere between $0 to a few $100s. So what should you do first? We recommend this order. First, check the live data with Carista and make sure that the reading in the post-cat sensor is steady. If it mimics the pre-cat sensor too much, then that's your cause. Check for exhaust leaks near the manifold or flex pipe or anywhere there's a junction. Listen for a ticking sound. Make sure you're not running rich. Clean the master flow sensor and check the air filter for clogs. Check your spark plugs and recent misfire codes. Fixing those can save your catalytic converter in the long run. If everything else checks out, then yeah, it's probably your catalytic converter that's bad and needs to be replaced. Use your Carista scanner to pull live O2 sensor readings, pre-strength data, and clear the fault codes after any fix you apply. Drive for a while and recheck. If the P0420 code comes back, then it's probably not just a simple sensor issue. If the code keeps returning, here's what might be going on. You might have a clogged or deteriorated catalytic converter, and the cost to replace that is usually between a few $100 to over $1,000. You might have a bad ECU tune or software. You might have internal engine oil burning, especially if you see blue smoke in the tailpipe. You might have fuel injector failures or another fuel injection system failure, or secondary air injection failures. All of those issues require deeper diagnostics and a professional approach. Drop a comment below if you've dealt with code P0420 before, especially if you've been able to fix it without replacing the catalytic converter. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy to follow car repair advice. Catch you in the next one.